Can you imagine what it would be like to get the air you need by breathing through a straw? It's not fun and downright scary when you think about it. I'm Denise Yamada, and I want to tell you a story about life and death. What if you could live only by breathing through a straw like this? And what if even that small airflow was constricted to, say, 18%? That's a panicky feeling, and that lack of air over a long period of time would lead to death. That is exactly what life is like for Sharlie Ross Kaltenbaugh. Sharlie suffers from cystic fibrosis, the leading genetic killer of children and young adults. Cystic fibrosis, also known as CF, is caused by a genetic defect that results in thick, sticky mucus building up in the lungs, digestive system, and other organs of the body. That thick mucus is what obstructs the passageways in the lungs, making it increasingly difficult to breathe and inevitably leads to death. The breathing apparatus that you see Sharlie hooked up to here delivers medications to open her air passages and also treat lung infections. That Sharlie has made it to the age of 32 is a gift, given how CF usually progresses. That Sharlie successfully conceived and delivered a child without serious complications was a miracle. Her son is now 4 years old. But to continue celebrating his birthdays for years to come, Sharlie will need a double lung transplant. These photographs belie the fact that Sharlie is so close to death's door. It's not easy to talk about, but it could be a matter of mere months before her one lung, now functioning at 18% of capacity, gives out. The other lung is already useless. What you see reflected in Sharlie's face is the love of family, her son and husband, her parents, brothers and sisters, growing numbers of nieces and nephews, and countless friends. You see the courage of someone who has lived her life to the fullest in the face of a certain death sentence, and the grace that comes from knowing that regardless of when she dies, she will be greeted by her little sister, Lexi. Lexi also had cystic fibrosis, which took her at the tender age of 14. Sharlie was only 15 when she lost her sister. As you can imagine, they were very close, and it was a devastating loss. While never a day passes that she doesn't think of her little sister, Sharlie wants to live, and that will require a lung transplant. This is where you can help by joining those of us who love Sharlie and her family in fundraising for medical expenses. I've had the privilege over the years of telling the story of Sharlie and Lexi and their family in my job as a broadcast journalist. Now, as their friend and advocate, I'm asking for your support. Pre- and post-operative care, along with the transplant itself, could cost in excess of $1 million. So that's where we're setting our sights. We're aware it's a lot, but we believe in miracles. We believe in the power of community and paying it forward. Mostly, we believe in Sharlie. Will you join us? Any money raised above and beyond what's needed for Sharlie's medical expenses will be donated to help pay medical care costs for others living with CF, and to the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation to fund ongoing research for a cure.